February 2026 is a month where nothing will stay hidden. Not in markets, not in politics, not in power. Astrologically, this is a moment where pressure is building faster than denial can keep up. This isn't a doomsday reading, but it is a reality check. Because when systems are stressed like they are now, they don't collapse randomly. They reveal exactly where they were weak all along. And February is the month that will expose it all. We begin February with a full moon in Leo on February 1st, and Leo rules children, visibility, performance, ego, leadership, and the spotlight. That same evening, the Grammy Awards take place in Los Angeles at 8 p.m. under this exact full moon. Astrologically, this chart shows intense security, intelligent signatures, strong indicators that are connected to the Secret Service and CIA. When Leo moons coincide with heightened security, it suggests image control, narrative protection, power. This is not about entertainment alone. It's about who is being watched and why. And I also want to note that Justin Bieber's chart is under strain here. The following morning, by 9 a.m. Nashville time, February 2nd, shows depletion, emotional exhaustion, pressure. And I don't know about a scandal. I don't know if this is burnout energy. Leo moon illuminates truth, but they also expose when someone has been carrying too much for too long. As February unfolds, Uranus stations in Taurus, activating themes tied to money, land, food, stability, physical security, the earth. This situation hits especially hard in the United States and in New Jersey as well. When Uranus stations, the energy does not move forward or backward, it intensifies. This is why February feels so volatile in markets. And it's not a random collapse. This is long standing financial pressure reaching its breaking point. Companies like JP Morgan, Google, Microsoft are not, quote, failing, end quote, here, but they are definitely being restructured under pressure. And who knows, maybe they will fall. Uranus doesn't destroy, it shakes things up unexpectedly. It disrupts what has grown too rigid. JP Morgan, in particular, sits in a moral and legal hot seat. Astrologically, this isn't about rumor, it's about legacy. When institutions have deep historical ties to shadow, power, exploitation, or moral compromise, Uranus and Pluto demand exposure. February isn't accusing, it's revealing. And when revelations occur during a Uranus station, they often arrive suddenly and without warning. Another major pressure point this month is Pluto will be opposing Donald Trump during the Grammy Awards. This transit is not about personality, it's about what he represents symbolically with things of the past, with Israel, with Mexico. Pluto governs power, mass movements, enforcement, law, and consequence. And under this opposition with Donald Trump, things of law and order expand. Figures like Tom Homan become relevant, not as individual, but as an archetype of border, authority, enforcement, containment. And Pluto demands definition. Power can no longer stay vague. Authority must be clarified. This also reignites unresolved dynamics involving Israel and Mexico. Not necessarily new conflict, but unfinished geopolitical business resurfacing under pressure. On February 17th, we experience a powerful solar eclipse at 28 degrees in Aquarius. This eclipse squares Uranus and Taurus, and that's explosive energy. Aquarius rules technology, intelligence, groups, governments, disclosure. And this is where we see sudden information release, technological breakthroughs, revelations tied to science, AI, nuclear fusion, and CERN. This eclipse does not bring chaos, or maybe it does. It's definitely going to bring truth at speed. At the same time, Iran begins Ramadan on this new moon eclipse. Astrologically, eclipses tied to religious calendars often align with military movement, strategic escalation, or shifts in global posture. This isn't a guarantee of war, but it's definitely a signal that there is heightened action and visibility. Uranus will eventually station direct on February 3rd. Mercury will go retrograde on February 26th. This is a high energy transformative period. It's definitely going to have plot twists, rapid changes, political shocks. On February 20th at 12:44 a.m., Saturn and Neptune meet at the same degree, 00 degrees and 44 minutes. This is one of the most important transits of our lifetime. Saturn is about responsibility, accountability, structure, authority. It's about the reality. Neptune is illusion, things that we have to dissolve in order to see clearly. And together they dissolve false authority and expose what cannot stand. This is going to directly impact figures like Larry Fink with BlackRock, with financial power, global influence, and institutional responsibility. This transit will definitely be asking what is real, what has been propped up, and what can no longer continue as imagined. February is definitely intense. This month is going to be all about awareness, grounding, staying informed without spiraling. Because pressure doesn't mean collapse, it means clarity. And clarity gives us power. The month of February, I have so many people that I can see that will be making headlines, like Georgia, Elon, Minnesota, Charlie Kirk, Tom Homan, Department of Justice, Ghislaine Maxwell, Donald Trump, Sam Darnold, Sting, Iran, Secret Service, CIA, California, Pete Hegseth, Bad Bunny, Epstein, JP Morgan, Utah, New York Stock Exchange, the Dow, Jess Staley, Federal Reserve, Don Lemon, Larry Fink, BlackRock, Vanguard, and the Nuclear Regulatory Commission, CERN, Russia, China, Montana, Germany. And we could expect a lot of information coming out about unidentified flying objects. Things having to do with the sun, Richard Carrington, a Carrington event, Wyoming, Yellowstone, the IRS, TPUSA, Erica Kirk, Arizona. That will definitely be coming into transit in the month of February. So stay tuned. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Let me know how you're doing in the month of February. And until my next video, guys, peace out.